Good.
All right, we'll start that over. We're here to call to order the City of Lawrenceburg Board of Works meeting for January 6, 2020, with a roll call, please, Mr. Fetty.
Board Member Tony Abbott.
Here.
Board Member Tommy Roulette.
Present.
Police Chief David Schneider.
Here.
Fire Chief Johnny Tremaine.
Here.
EMS Director Rick Clark.
Here.
City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
City Coordinator Brian Messmore.
Here.
President Kelly Malone.
Here.
And myself.
All right, any announcements? I don't have any for this particular meeting. If not, I entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
So move.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry. Committee reports, Fire Chief Johnny Tremaine.
Your Honor, just wanted to let everybody know that I passed out to them the December run totals the fire department had. If you have any questions on that, just let me know. Also tonight, I did pass out, being as we do have a new council, just a little information sheet on about the fire department and how we respond and our units and stuff. Something brief, and again, if anybody has any questions, just feel free to call me. The last thing I have, I just wanted to inform the board that I had a couple of vacancies from my officers due to retirement and one resignation. So I just want to inform the board that I will be moving Lieutenant Ratliff to Division Training Chief. Lieutenant Given is captain now, and then firefighter Alex Haft will move to one of those lieutenant positions. So I just wanted to inform the board.
Thank you. You want a motion? You want to form that? You want us to form that into a motion?
Whatever you think proper.
Can I get a motion to accept the new appointees of Fire Chief Johnny Tremaine?
So moved.
Second.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you.
Motion carries.
Makes me
Thanks.
feel old when I had those kids in Little League.
You are old.
That's all I have.
Police Chief David Schneider.
Thank you, Your Honor. I also have some appointments, new administration, so I'm going to wait till next meeting for that if it pleases the board. The only thing I have for the Board of Works this meeting is, as is customary, to render the duty weapons over to retirees in good standing. Don Combs has 31 years good standing with the city. I would like approval from the board to render his duty weapons to him.
Can I get a motion?
I'll make it.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you. Very good. All right, EMS Director Rick Clark.
Thanks, Your Honor. Just a couple things. I handed out the monthly stats for December and included the year total for 2019. If there's any questions, please let me know. I did hear, as a little bit of old business, but for the new board, Johnson Controls, who we contract for our HVAC system at Station 400. Talked to that gentleman today. All of the equipment in, the chillers and our pump that went bad. He said the installation, and this is for Mario too, if I see him back there. The installation will be at the end of this month to February 1st, and they're going to lay some new concrete there and do something with the electric, which is now underground. So that is a follow-up. We did hire a part-time medic, young man Nathan Batchelor. We're glad to have him on board. We're going to set him up with our training officer to get him going, which comes just in time because you might know one of our medics came out of the squad on a run and broke her ankle. So we're not sure how long she's going to be out. So it's kind of good timing, and appreciate the past board getting us the part-time hire. So that's all I have.
Other than that, you have a full crew now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
I have one question for the director. All of our defibrillators that we have placed around town, are they all the newer models, or they're older models, or
I
do
have
we
a
need to
list
look
of
into
those
those?
in the office. I believe we have 3 different types, 2 Phillips, and I'd have to check on the third. But I know I did talk to Mrs. Abbott about one of the batteries being.
Yeah, I noticed that the other day.
Yeah, so we do need to make another trip around the city. We just did that in November, but perhaps we should probably do that again.
Do we need to look into maybe getting the newer models? Because I've heard that the newer models are a lot easier to use.
Not necessarily. It's all pretty much audible instructions.
Yeah.
And if you can follow that, they all pretty much have the same pads, which we didn't have to change that this last time. So,
All right,
but yeah, we can look at that again for the first year.
all right, thanks.
Okay, anything else, guys? New business, Del Weldon, Lawrenceburg Township Interlocal.
Thank you, Your Honor. If it pleases the Board of Public Works and Safety, there is an interlocal agreement in your packets that we would ask to be considered for approval, and it's titled an interlocal agreement between the City of Lawrenceburg and Lawrenceburg Township for the service of fire protection. And it states that the City of Lawrenceburg operates a statutory municipal fire department, and that the township desires for our city fire department to provide fire protection services to the township. So Dearborn County is made up of multiple townships, essentially areas that don't get covered by another municipal fire department would then be covered by ours. This is an agreement that we've entered to every single year and renews on a year-to-year basis. The agreement is laid out in more specific terms on the second page. So it provides that we will give fire protection to the township. It lasts for 1 year, that the township will pay to us the sum of $26,000. First payment of $13,000 to be made by the end of June, and second payment to be made by the end of December. And it, in paragraph 4, sets out the use minimum of 1 pumper engine equipped with certain capacities, and goes through what will be committed in terms of minimum commitment. That is amended, and Chief Tremaine can speak a little bit more to that, what the specifics of that coverage looks like. We provide to the township a record of the fire calls for the year. Township indemnifies and holds harmless City of Lawrenceburg and the Lawrenceburg Fire Department, and that we both agree that we have the appropriate authority to enter into this agreement. As with all interlocal agreements, we record this if it is approved, we record it with the Dearborn County recorder, so that it's part of the public record. So that's what this interlocal states, and I can answer questions, or Chief Tremaine can answer any questions that you guys have.
I have none.
Okay, yes, sir.
Good.
Any questions?
I had none.
I'm familiar with it. So.
Thank you.
If no questions, I'll entertain a motion to approve the interlocal between the City of Lawrenceburg and Lawrenceburg Township.
So moved.
Second?
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry.
Are you going to need signed copies, Lou?
Yes, please, and
He's got it right here.
I got it right here, yeah.
thank you, Mark.
Okay, no other new business. I have nothing under old business tonight for the Board of Works. I would entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carry. And a motion to adjourn.
So move.
And second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Parks and playgrounds as soon as we're seated.
Sir.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll call to order the City of Lawrenceburg Parks and Playgrounds meeting for January 6, 2020. Roll call, please.
Board Member Tony Abbott.
Here.
Board Member Justin Nobbert.
Yes, sir.
Board Member Tommy Roulette.
Present.
Board Member Lenny Fryman.
Present.
Board Member Brett Bondurant. Here. City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
City Coordinator Brian Messmore.
Here.
President Kelly Milan.
Here.
And myself.
Announcements for Parks and Playgrounds. I could do the announcement. I'll just give you an update on the playground up on the hill under old business. If not, I'd entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting.
Mayor,
Yes.
if we had minutes, we'd approve them, but there was no minutes in the packet.
We had a work session minutes.
Yeah, but I see nothing pertaining to parks and playgrounds.
Oh,
In
that's
fact, I
right.
called
Yep.
several other councilmen to ask them the same, and same response, we just didn't have them.
We'll have to table that. Can I get a motion to table? I'm sorry.
Do you need a motion to
Yeah.
table? I'll make that motion.
All right, second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion will carry. Thanks, Tommy. Okay, any new business under Parks and Playgrounds? I have none for tonight's meeting. Old business, update on the big playground up on the hill. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Clark, Mr. Todd, but we're in out for bid.
Yes,
Or-
it'll be in tomorrow's newspaper for the first, and bids are due February 3rd, I believe, for
Okay.
the first meeting in February.
And we still think that with the timing, we'd be able to get the equipment in time for springtime.
Late spring.
But that was the plan, okay.
Your Honor?
Where we're at in that process, right?
Okay, well, with that, when will we be doing Arch Street and George Street?
Well-
Is it gonna be this summer? 'Cause
Probably not. We may go out to bid, we'll probably put a committee together to do something towards the end of the year, but, the only thing that was in the budget for this year was the Ludlow Hill, because it's the big park up there. So the next one I think we were gonna address was Arch Street.
Yeah.
So I think we'll get the committee put together, and this is a process, so we can get the committee put together in May timeframe. And
when will we be forming that committee? 'Cause I
In
got
May.
a few names I'd like to throw in there for that.
yeah, around May timeframe, we can get the committee formed. They can start looking at what kind of equipment they're looking to take, to get out for bid, just like we did with the committee we had up on the hill.
Okay, that's
So,
fine.
Yeah, that's good. We'll want parents from down.
Well, one of them
u-
sitting in
utilize it.
office, I think Miss Canoe there, she's been very influential with Arch Street Park from moving it from the other spot, and there's
Okay.
a few other ones in District 1 I'd like to see there.
All right. So we'll put that together, probably, Connie, will be in May timeframe, somewhere in that area. And then if there's money left in the budget at the end, towards the end of the year, maybe we can get it on order, and then
Alrighty.
we'll have it for early spring. Okay, no other old business? Entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion will carry. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I'd like to call to order the City of Lawrenceburg Common Council for January 6, 2020. All stand for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Mr. Fetty, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, Councilperson Tony Abbott.
Here.
Councilperson Justin Nobbert.
Yes, sir.
Councilperson Tommy Roulette.
Present.
Councilperson Lenny Fryman.
Present.
Councilperson Brett Bondurant. Here. Police Chief David Schneider.
Here.
Fire Chief Johnny Tremaine.
Here.
EMS Director Rick Clark.
Here.
City Attorney Dale Weldon.
Here.
City Coordinator Brian Messmore.
Here.
City Court Judge Joe Johns.
Present.
Mayor Kelly Milan.
Here.
And myself.
Okay, announcements. I've got one announcement, and then I need to ask the board for a little help. January 20th is the next meeting for council, but that's Martin Luther King Day. City is closed. Usually we'd move that to Tuesday, but council, myself, is going to be in Indianapolis for the newly elected officials conference, the 21st through the 23rd. So I'm asking that we move the January 20th meeting to Thursday, the 23rd, same time, 6 o'clock. It'll be on Thursday night.
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Okay, can I get a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I forgot to ask you guys before this meeting on board reports. Have you guys determined who's going to cover each one of these? Have you guys thought about that one?
I know myself that I expressed to the council that I would like to do the fire, since I was a volunteer fireman for 17 years.
That's great.
That we talked about.
I'll do streets and alleys.
Who's what streets?
Not,
Do streets and alleys.
and not talk about parks and playgrounds. That's, if everyone else is in agreement.
Justin. Streets, alleys, and curbs are Tony?
Yes.
Finance?
Um,
One of you guys?
Is that you want it? Yeah, Brent.
Brett?
Yeah.
All right. We'll have this on the next agenda, but we can go ahead and get a motion to approve those appointments, if I could.
I'll make a motion.
Second?
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That motion will carry. I doubt you have any reports on these tonight, so we'll get you on the next go-around, next one.
I have one question with that.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Does the fire also include the EMS as well?
We can. I mean, we're
Yeah,
not,
I'm just asking.
I don't know that it had, but I don't see a problem with it including it.
You guys tell me.
No, yeah, that's. fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All's there, okay.
Thank you.
You bet. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the previous meeting, which was December 16th.
So move.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We also had a common council work session on December 11th. I need to get approved as well.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion will carry. Committee reports, Fire Chief Johnny Tremaine.
Just to let the board know that I have December run totals. And a side note to that, by ordinance and township agreement, next meeting, I'll have a year-end report for you all on our total calls for the year and what we've done. So that'll be coming the next meeting also. And then have just a little brief description of the fire department. If you have any questions on any of this, just give me a call.
I thank you for putting that together, by the way.
Okay. Police Chief David Snyder.
Thank you, Your Honor. Don't have a whole lot starting off. Greg Cannon got out of the academy 2 weeks ago, went up, seen his graduation. He's back on the road. He'll be spending the next several weeks while on duty training up for the new K-9. So we're pretty fortunate to have that going on. He's doing a really good job. Just like to report that to council. That's all I got.
How'd he do at the academy?
Really well.
Did he?
Graduated
Good.
with honors, did well academically. And, yeah, he's doing really well.
Good young guy. Okay. EMS Director Rick Clark.
Thanks, Your Honor. Nothing else to add from before, but I did hand out the yearly totals for 2019 council. If you have any questions on the terminology or what the numbers mean, just get with me anytime. I'd be happy to explain any of that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. City Court Judge Joe Johns.
Thank you, Mayor.
can't
The city
say that
court
three
had 2,871 cases filed in 2019. As far as the disbursement of judgments, I'll have a report prepared for you by next meeting when we finalize our annual reports to the Supreme Court. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Okay, new business, some January housekeeping, 2020 board appointments. First off, council president is
Mr. Abbott?
Tony Abbott.
Yes, yes it is.
1 year.
It was agreed upon. It was agreed upon.
I'd like to get a motion to approve that.
I think they did that while I was in the restroom.
I'll
So we
make,
did.
Mayor.
I'll
Second?
second it. I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Appointment to the School Endowment Committee is going to be Justin Noppert. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. I'd like to get a motion to approve that.
I'll make it.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion will carry. South Dearborn Regional Sewer District appointment. You guys,
I think I'm on that temporarily.
you're on that temporarily?
I've got some questions about the sewer
Yes.
district later on too.
Okay. So Tony, SDRSD, for now anyway.
I'll make a motion.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I've got the appointments to redevelopment. My appointments are Kevin Schaefer, April Fritsch, Brian Johnson, and then board appointments are Lenny Fryman and Richard Richardson. If any issues with that, if not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
I'll motion we approve.
Second?
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then Lawrenceburg Board of Zoning and Appeals, mayor appointment Connie Myers, mayor appointment Scott McLean, mayor appointment Bobby Mills, council appointment Justin Noppert, planning commission appointment to be determined.
Okay, Your
Yes.
Honor, we've had the meeting
Okay.
now after the agenda went out,
Okay?
and the planning commission appointed Brett Von Durant.
Okay, Brett. Okay, thank you.
I'll make a motion we accept these appointments.
All right, second?
I second.
All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, Lawrenceburg Advisory Planning Commission membership, mayor appointment Dylan Little, mayor appointment Derry Hutchinson, mayor appointment Jim Crook, mayor appointment Owen Cross, council appointment Brett Bondurant, council appointment Lenny Fryman, council appointment Tony Abbott.
I'll make a motion.
No issue. Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That motion carries. Lawrenceburg Downtown Historic Preservation Commission, mayor appointment Susan McLean, mayor appointment Dick Martin, mayor appointment Mario Todd, legal counsel be Tom Blondell, and administrator, of course, be Mike Clark.
I'll make a motion we approve.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I believe that's all those for the evening. I have no other new business for tonight. Nor old business. Comments from the audience?
I was wanting to bring something up about the sewer district. In the
Yes.
last month, it is getting really bad.
Mhm.
And I know we've had it, or not we, not us. There's a new contracting company running it.
Mhm.
I'd like to have somebody here and explain to us why it is stinking so bad, so often in this last month.
Ask Tommy. No.
The only thing, well, I will touch on that, Mary, just briefly, I
Yeah,
don't want
go
to go
ahead,
into it,
please.
is you've got to understand, we do have new people running it. It's called EnviroLink. I don't think they have comprehended how we are not just a domestic, we are also industrial.
That's true.
And they're used to running a domestic plant. So we're trying to work hand in hand. There has been some bad days over there. There's been some issues, but we are trying to work through them.
So will it get better?
We are definitely hoping. That's all I can tell you.
Like an oxymoron right there.
I honestly, I think that, other than jumping up and down on the table, they're starting to listen to us, especially the ones that've been there for a while. And I think it's getting better. It's just taking some time.
Would it help if we pushed them, or?
There's a meeting, I'm sorry, but there's a sewer district meeting next Tuesday. I'll bring it up at the meeting and tell them that we need to see some improvement within 30 days. If we don't see improvement, we get them, come over and explain.
Because we do have a few votes on that board, so we ought to be able to pressure something. It's just gotten, for the last month, it's gotten ridiculous.
I don't disagree.
May I say something?
Yes.
I think the best way to take care of this is you not to go to bathroom spots. You talking to Tony specifically?
I thought he was talking to Tommy.
He's telling me you. All right. Yeah, so we can, I'll mention it next Tuesday at the meeting.
All right.
All right, comments from the audience? If not, I think Mr. Noppert, you got something you'd like to?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to represent District 2 and just working with these gentlemen here and our mayor and attorney and even the staff around us. I believe that I can speak for all the council that we're excited and we're looking forward to a very optimistic future for our city. We appreciate also the interest that the city's taking in the affairs of local government. As you guys probably noted on Eagle Country that there was, I think, 23% turnout, voter turnout. That's pretty low. We're hoping that in the future we can keep pushing those things up as citizens get involved. And honestly, we're going to be a council that moves. I believe the public deserves to hear from the council on matters that affect them. We're not going to sit up here and be quiet. I wrote a couple thoughts just so I don't get off track. My wife says I get off track a lot, but
I'll second that.
was that an emotion form?
Just a couple thoughts.
Yeah, that's right. I just for the public, we are committed, and I've spoken with all of the councilmen individually, that we're committed to restoring a level of trust in the way our local government operates. It will be a process, and it is a matter we take very seriously. We're committed to working together, building strong relationships with our citizens and businesses. Don't forget, each one of us lives in the city, has a family, does business within the city. We are Lawrenceburg citizens just like you. We're committed to a high level of transparency. Within any government or business, there are necessary meetings and formats for gathering information and making decisions. There are proper and appropriate channels for government. This council is committed to operate within those guidelines. We desire to be responsive to the public while also following the law and upholding the rights of privacy of all those involved. This council is committed to take matters under due consideration. We understand the weightiness of our decisions. We will not make rash decisions, but we will make decisions. We will fully investigate matters. We will expect honesty and transparency and will offer the same, and we will make decisions we believe to be in the best interest of our citizens, and then we will move forward on your behalf. And that's a promise. Now, as things pertain to the council in our role as the Utility Service Board, although there's been some big changes already, this council has reason to believe that this decision will provide greater opportunity for stability, transparency, and an optimistic future for our utilities. And the public deserves to hear where we are going. Please remember that we're all ratepayers here. Each one of us is sitting here just like you. We pay water, sewer, and electric bills. We enjoy the benefits of dependable, affordable utilities, and we look forward to the option of fiber in the future. We're not looking to disrupt any of this. We want to be good stewards of the resources, the vast resources that our city has, and we expect to build improved relationships between ratepayers, businesses, LMU, and government offices. We have a strong workforce. I've met many of them, and I'm excited to meet many more. They're hardworking, highly qualified people still in place within Lawrenceburg Municipal Utilities. And we continue to have very qualified leaders in each department within these utilities. We want to see employees empowered to do their job. We want to see continued innovation, efficiency, and clear communications channels. And we want to move forward with an improved relationship between LMU and the city's government so that we can afford greater accountability and transparency to our ratepayers. And we're very grateful that you guys are involved, and we are committed to these things. I believe that there's a good group of men around here that are committed to abiding to this. And we appreciate your guys' vote of confidence in us and even electing us. Thank you.
Okay.
And we all feel the same way, every one of us.
One more page.
We just let him do the talking.
I don't know if this is the place to ask for this, but I would like to have a work session with the public invited on the fiber company to see what we have to do to finish this, how much it's going to be, and how much is when the electric company is going to get some of their money back. When's the payoff?
We will do that. We've got people within the fiber network working on those
I've been
numbers.
talking, yeah.
We asked them to do that started today.
I know they asked me to. I mean, they're all excited to have a nice workshop and get this all done. I mean, the fiber is a great thing for the city of Lawrenceburg. It's going to bring businesses in. It's good for the citizens. But we need to get it done, but we need to get it done financially right.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'd entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, everybody.
Good evening, Judge.
Well said.
What's up, Paul? On Reed.
Hey, Your Honor.
Brian Johnson. Hey,
We can do it.
Hey, good luck.